Man's mind is a Pandora's box. It contains the whole of evolution, from the lowest creature to the highest genius. They are all living together simultaneously. The idiot is in you, and so is the genius. Of course, the idiot is much more powerful because it has a longer history, while the genius is a very still, small voice. Think of the mind as a pyramid. At the base are millions of fanatics. At the peak, there are only dozens, and at the very top, perhaps a single individual. But remember, the difference is only of quantity. In Einstein's brain, they found 27% more nourishing cells than in the average man. These cells grow through the need to think. Religions kill these cells because they tell you to believe. Believing means don't think, and so you remain in the basement of humanity. You remain afraid of the dark, harboring the fear of a caveman from millions of years ago. Man is the weakest animal on earth. A lion has no need for a group. He is powerful enough alone. But man has no claws, no sharp teeth, no speed. This helplessness is why we created society. This is why we created weapons, first stones, then arrows, and finally nuclear rockets. We have created distance between ourselves and the enemy, and finally distance between ourselves and the weapon too. It has become too dangerous to keep close. This has led to a vicious circle of conviction. Look at Martin Heidegger, one of the greatest logicians, who became a follower of Adolf Hitler. Why? Because people are in search of certainty, not truth. They want a leader who shouts loudly to hide his own trembling. I am reminded of a journalist who reached paradise and spread a rumor that a new newspaper was starting in hell. When all the other journalists rushed to hell to get the job, the journalist who started the lie began to follow them. He thought, if 10 others believe it, there must be something in it. Leaders go on giving opium, hope, and people become addicted. Fanatical commitment is a drug. A Christian feels safe only among Christians. If a stranger enters who doesn't believe, they get angry. But they are not angry. They are afraid. I knew an old teacher, 92 years old. He prayed 3 times a day, yet he told me my presence made him doubt everything. He said, I know what I am doing is stupid, but I have been praying for 75 years. Now, at the time of death, should I stop? What if God does exist? I told him, do you think you can deceive God? Even if he exists, he will know you are only praying because you are a coward. He stayed with his 200 million Hindus because he was afraid to be alone. But the time of the crowd is over. Man has passed the stage where he needs the mob. Now he can be an individual. We can have a world of communes instead of organizations, a place where differences are not erased but accepted, where your uniqueness is not a crime but a flowering. We need order, yes, but an order that helps each person become a unique individual.